Hi everyone, and welcome back to this week's reading Ascension guidance for all of us. I hope that you have been enjoying your week. It's certainly been interesting for me so far, with a lot of integrations that have been happening now, but I'll speak about those in other videos. So before we do this week's reading, I was guided to use the Galactic Heritage deck because there's a lot of galactic stuff happening. It's like, I made another video about this, just recorded it just before this one, so check it out as well. It's about what's happening in the Ascension Collective. It's a message for all ascending souls, and relationships between ascending beings, how that played out in the past, how it's integrating now, and essentially it's a message of service, how we are serving. So before we begin this reading, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to check out the links below this video. There is a link to work personally with me. I have all kinds of personal services, and there is a course called Manifest Soulmate Relationships, so check out that course. I really love that course. It's very, very intensive. It's a 30-day course. I introduced, I said in the introduction, that there's a lot happening within ascending souls, that we're learning within relationships, through relationships especially with other beings that are our soul family, or primary, secondary, whatever, or other beings that are also on the path, because they reflect our divinity and they reflect our deepest shadows as well. And when we really integrate both, it leads to the best service. It's not even our own integration, it's the highest service. Really, we're serving the planet. Through that one choice you make, you are serving the whole planet. Like, you don't realize how much of an impact you make. So I made another video about this, check that out too. Now I would like you to choose either number 1, number 2, or number 3, and then after that we are ready to begin our reading. So if you chose number 1, you get Refining Galactic Heritage, and it's the Pleiades. So I'm going to find this card in the book and see, because I like the messages in this book. Usually I don't read out messages. We won't read the whole thing, but I'll see what sticks out. So it says here, Pleiadians have been involved with genetic refinement projects on Earth and other planets for thousands of years, and see it as a way to be of service from a cosmic point of view. If you chose this card, then you too have most likely had this experience in other lives. This is why you have an interest in extraterrestrial consciousness in this life now. Always remember that learning about the subject is only meaningful if you see the bigger picture. See the bigger picture. Genetic projects represent the greater truth that we all are one. We are one consciousness expressing itself through many bodies. There is no separation between us. Okay, so it's a message of knowing that, look at the bigger picture. There is no separation between us. If you are looking at other people within the Ascension community, within, on the spiritual path, whatever, and you're seeing them as different, read the message on my t-shirt. I wore it for a reason today. It says, always better together. So at the core of it, we are all one. We are flowing from the same source. So we are all expressions of divinity. So even if you don't agree with another person, or they have chosen a slightly different path, because we do have individual paths as well, right? But even within those, we are united. Like, there is a common factor. So feel into what that common factor is, how you are one. And breathe deep and ask if you're having a problem seeing another's perspective, or the choices that they've made, or what you feel that they're doing to you. Perhaps there is some wisdom for you there. So just feel within it. And I feel like saying that it's going to bring this new level of lightness within you, where you kind of will be more chill. Like, you won't care as much about what other people think, or about really just anything. It's going to be much more of a chill vibration, is what I feel like. Let's see if there's anything else. I also feel that this week you will be reuniting with someone. I don't know, that message just popped up. And some of you will be reuniting with somebody, and it doesn't have to be physically, because where there's still this reality of the lockdown or whatever, although that doesn't have to be the case, but it can also be online or whatever it might be. And this reuniting is significant for your service, and it's going to bring you lots of I don't want to say joy and magic, but it's going to bring you the deepest level of integration, like, oh, finally this is complete, like that. I hope you enjoyed this message. If you did, give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. If you chose number 2, then we're going to get a card now for you. So here we go. We get this one. Is it called Force of Attraction? Force of Attraction. Okay. 106, Orion Light. So let's see what this message is about. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I'll read a little bit, whatever sticks out to me. 106. Okay. It says here, the natural state of existence is balance. It takes more energy to sustain a state of imbalance than to surrender to balance. Balance is a state of integration where all parts of self are aligned and at one. The Orion Light represents this integrated state. All parts of self are aligned and at one. And the Orion light represents this integrated state. There is a force of attraction that guides us back to this state, and it can be felt on subtle levels. We can tune into this force when we are silent and empty. This card asks you to move your next level of growth by emptying yourself often in meditation. Learn to feel the subtle force of attraction that guides you to the state of ultimate balance within you. Okay, so there is a natural force that is nudging you, that is pulling you, that is drawing you in, and it's relating to your service right now. So this is the highest path of service for you in the now. This is how your next level of service is unfolding, is that there is a pull, and you're finding it within creating more silence. Sorry, I'm moving about. There's too many mosquitoes biting my legs. And you're finding what exactly it is regarding your service that you need to know now. It's coming through a state of silence, whether that is meditation for you. Like for me these days, I don't really meditate so much. I don't know, it just comes within flow. I just walk here on the terrace at night, and a lot is just integrated through that. So whatever that means to you, this state of silence within, and when you allow that more in your week, this week, something is coming to you there. And let's see if there's any other message. There's an acceleration of your evolution that is happening, of your embodiment that is happening. It's going to speed up a little bit, and you're going to be feeling the speeding up. So I hope that this message resonated with you. Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the message today, and let me know how you found the message. Okay, so number 3. So this is what you get. Whoops. Leaving home. Okay, so I'm gonna look in the book. That rhymed. It says Essassani. I've never been sure how to exactly pronounce this, but the Essassani, a cross between humans and Zetas, eventually had to integrate all their lessons, evolve as a species, and leave home, walk into their own future, and find their own path. Humanity is facing this challenge now as we struggle to find ourselves. You too are at this crucial nexus point of evolution. This is a beautiful yet bittersweet place to be. You must do your spiritual homework, make conscious and courageous choices, and find your path. Do not fear who you truly are, so your authenticity is important. This represents the potential for new birth and the importance of consciously creating your future starting now. So I feel like, this week, you are coming into a new level of your authenticity, and you need to choose it as well. There's something to be embraced there within you, and you embrace what that is. You become really honest and truthful with yourself. Be open. The way we can do that is just be open. That, you know, show me how I can be more authentic. Show me, bring me into my own true authenticity. And when you actually fully invoke that with a fully open heart, sometimes initially we'll see where we haven't been doing that, you know, and that can be a little bit painful, but it doesn't have to be. So you just allow it. Don't push it away, don't suppress it, because when you actually let yourself see that without judgment, you know, like when I watched videos of myself in the beginning, when I started, I would hate everything. Like, you know, I don't like the way I'm looking, the way I'm sounding is different, and it was just too much to look at. But now I'm just so comfortable, you know, watching myself, hearing myself, whatever it is. So it's, and obviously then it led to a lot of great things for me over time. So it's similar for your message, is that you open up and you ask that, you know, show me how I can be more authentic. I want my authenticity to be flowing through me. And when we invoke something, first it brings to the light where we have not been doing that. And so you just see that without judgment, you know, there's no need to judge. Like all of this is just a path we're here to play and create ultimately. So you see that, and then when you fully see that and embrace it without judgment, there is, you know, this new level of light is landing. Your authenticity is there, and it's not even landing, like you'll just be flowing with it. It's kind of like it's just flowing from within. It is you, it is your flow, it is how you are in the world, it's how you breathe. So let me think if there's anything else here for us, any other message. This unique, authentic self is not an expression of ego. It is simply an expression of the natural flow of the universe working through the physical expression of you on this earth plane. So I basically just said that, right? Even without reading this message. So it's becoming doubly true for you that, and this state of flow is the highest, is our highest embodiment, because, you know, we always think of the mechanics of enlightenment, of ascension, that I'm going to anchor light, I'm going to integrate it, and all of that is necessary. But when all of that happens, you know, we come into this state of chill, like it's just like chill, just chilling, which means that we're just breathing, we're just flowing, we're just ourselves having fun, and that is what this is, that your authenticity is naturally flowing through you. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. My battery is dying, and I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.